So I'm taking a little trip to Lowe's to see what they have to offer. I have to get some supplies to hang up my new lights for my grow rack. And I want to look at the plants that they have. Woohoo! Just in case you're interested, they do have dahlias. Look at all the and lilies, hosta. And then they also have like these box sets. Ooh, liatris. I'd like to grow some more of that. And then we have stilby, peonies. Let's see what else they have. I like this one. But I've never grown dahlias before. I did buy some already, but I might give it a try. Let's see. And there's more over here. More peonies, like a mix. More dahlias, a mix. Gladiolus, which I already bought some. But look at that, 60 for $20. I could be tempted. More dahlias. Oh, look at that. Lady Darlene, that's pretty. They're all pretty. What are you gonna say? Oh, look at this. Okay, I have to like stop, but I might have to buy a couple. Oh, and they also have figs, which I didn't even know you could grow figs here. I don't know if it's hardy here. It says hardy. Some grapes, several different kinds. I'm gonna grow grapes at some point because for anything, I just love the fragrance. Blueberries, kiwis, raspberries. Ooh, strawberries. I think I'm gonna buy some of these. Let me take a closer look at them. You know, the strawberries, there's two different kinds. I'll have to take a closer look. Okay, I have to leave the store. Mr. Hubby's making me leave. But I did buy a few things. I'll show you everything when I get home. He thought he had me out of the store, but then I said, ooh, I gotta go look at the seeds. I really don't need any seeds. But I wanna look, they actually have a lot here. This is Lowe's. I don't usually buy the seeds here. Well, I haven't yet. Let's see. We have a lot. I'm gonna take a look. Okay, so I'm back from Lowe's. I bought stuff I shouldn't have bought, but anyways, I have to reconfigure. I started this morning by putting all that stuff on top, but I have to reconfigure the shelves because I'm gonna have 3 shelves of grow space. I bought some more lights. I bought this Spider Farmer one, but it was expensive. So I saw online that people were using this other light. So I'll show you what I bought, and I just have to build like something to attach it to hold the lights up. But I'll show you the whole process. In the meanwhile, look at my seedlings. Ooh, they're doing great. I even have canna in here that I managed just to grow. So from a seed from my plant last summer. So these are the lights I was talking about. I got them off Amazon. They're called Barina LED T5 lights. They are 48 inches long, so they'll fit nicely on my shelf, and they just look like this. But since I have a metal wire shelf, I had to find a way to attach them to my shelf. So I went to Lowe's and I bought this piece of wood. Unfortunately, all my tools are down the Cape, so I had to just buy this little handsaw just so I can cut it. I'm gonna cut it in 2-foot pieces and then attach it with these little hooks. And then I have these S hooks also. And I got like 6 18-inch lengths of chain. So I'm gonna get that going so I can attach the lights and set up my other 2 shelves of drawing lights. And of course, Mr. Momo has to be in the middle of it all, don't you? Okay, so this is the basic setup. I'm just winging it, so I don't know if this is gonna work. It's my first try. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have these pieces of wood like this, and I'm gonna screw in an eye. So then I can attach the chain to the top with S hooks. And then on this side is where the light's gonna be. The light's gonna attach, just kind of like this configuration like this. I'm thinking maybe 3 lights per shelf is what I was kind of planning. I'm gonna plug these in and see what they look like. But for now, I'm just gonna screw these in. Hopefully I can do it by hand. And this is what's gonna support it. Here we go. I don't want to split the wood. Okay, so one there, like one on each side. Well, this one looks shorter. What the heck? Are they different sizes? Oh, maybe not. About there, I'm just kind of eyeballing it, not really. I probably should measure it actually, because then I don't want it to go. Okay, so let me get my measuring tape. Let me see. I mean, a lot of the stuff that I do, I just wing it, you know? So that's about 2 inches. I'm gonna go right here. I am the wing it queen. It doesn't always work out, but you know, that's how you learn. That's what I figure. I'm just waiting for Mr. Momo to knock over my camera. Okay, so that was pretty easy. Okay, just like that. So that I can attach the chain to with the S hooks. Now I have to figure out how these are going to attach to the wood. They gave me like these little clamps. See those? But I'm going to have to look more carefully how they go. I think that let me open it. If you hear people in the background, we're having our basement finished and they're plastering down there today. So I think that what I want to do is just attach these to the wood. I'll have to go this way. I don't know if you can see that down there. And then these, I believe, just snap in. Yeah, they just snap in like that. So pretty easy. So they give you the screws, although I don't see screws in this bag. There's no screws in this bag. No screws in this bag. So now I have to figure out where I want to put the lights, like the spacing. So let me think about that for a minute. I'll be back. Okay, so I kind of lined them up like that. And now I'm just going to kind of mark where I want the clamps to go. I mean, I haven't turned these on yet, so I don't know how, what their coverage is, but I'm thinking 3 should be enough. So I'm just gonna mark on both sides so I know where the clamp's gonna go. Oh, Morty, my dog wants to go out. That's the problem living here, is I have to walk my dog. I can't just let him out because this is a condo. So he doesn't like it here. All right, so now that I marked where all the clamps are gonna go, move this. And before I put the clamps on, I marked where I want the clamps to go. Before I put the clamps on, I want to put these eye hooks in, because I think it's going to be really hard to, maybe not. Yeah, I'm just going to do it. Kind of in the same spot that I put the others. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that, and I'll come back. I might have to walk the dog. Okay, so I managed to find a small little Phillips screwdriver. We don't have a lot of tools here. And I am just going to screw this in. And yes, my dog still has to go out. Wait a minute, am I doing this right? Yeah. So basically just screw this in. Almost there. I'm hoping these grow lights work. If not, it was a big waste of money. But I saw online that people use these, but I'm not sure I got the right ones. We'll find out. T5. I don't know if that's enough, but we'll see. I had really good success with my spider farmer. It's so cost prohibitive. Okay, so now, get it a little bit too. Loosen it a little bit. Yeah, just got a little twisted. And so then the light just pops into that little clamp. So I'm going to put another one here and another one here. And I'm going to do both sides, and I can just hang them like that with the chain. So far, so good. This is kind of boring, so I'll come back when I'm done. Okay, so I got all the little clamps into the box. I already placed 2 in, and I'll just show you. They're very easy to go in. You just kind of go like this, and now watch, I won't be able to do it, but you just clamp them in like that. Great. So now I'm just going to put another one of these at the other end, and then I'll flip them over and hang them up. Let me get that done, and then I'll come back. This is what it looks like before I put the bulbs in. So it'll actually hang this way, and this is how we'll attach it. Okay, so I got one completely done. So here's the unit right here. It's going to hang like this. And then to connect it, I just got 8 lengths of, I did 18 inches, I guess it doesn't matter, of this kind of chain. And some S-hooks, like this. It's not really focusing. So I'm just gonna put an S-hook here into this little eye, put this chain on it like that, and then an S-hook on the other end, and we can make it as long or as short as we want to adjust the height for when the plants grow, and hook it onto my metal frame. So I think we're good. The other thing about these lights, as I didn't tell you, is they're kind of nice because they have individual on and off switches, and they do daisy chain together. And I didn't know what that meant, but it means that you can plug one light into the next, like so one light into the next light. So you can only press one button and it will turn on all 3 lights. So that's pretty cool. So let me do the other one and then we'll try to configure it to my grow rack. I had to take a break to take the poor dog for a walk. But at least it's pretty. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but it's snowing like crazy. Can you see it against the black trees? It's really pretty. So all of this is being done in my tiny little laundry room. I have this shelf. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shelves on it. Now it's just configured for this one grow area, but I'm going to add 2 more shelves with the lights I just built. So I have to take everything off the shelves, move the shelves around, and set it all up. That's next. Okay, I still have to organize it. What seemed like a very simple task was not simple at all. I probably should shut the lights off so you guys can see better. But I have potential right now for the 50 cell seed trays, the 1020s. I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 600 starts, 600 cells on these 3 racks. These racks are 48 inches long and 18 inches wide. I don't usually orient my trays this way. I usually do them long ways so they have the full benefit of the light. But the way these are set up, so wide apart, I think I'm going to be able to do them this way, lengthwise. So we'll see. I still have to organize everything now because I have to fix this bottom shelf and fix the top shelf. Sorry, that moved really quick. I'll give you like just a little room. This room is tiny, and I did run in, I ironed my clothes in here and everything, and I did run into issues like over here, like it's literally jammed up against my washing machine. So gosh, if I just had like 6 more inches of space, I could manage this space much better. But, oh, I did tell you I'd show you my cannas, so I'll show you that. And I still have some stuff to plant today. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be planting straw flowers and, oh my gosh, I can't remember what the other one was, but at least straw flowers and 1 more flowers. But look at my cannas. They're coming up. So those were 2 seeds that I got off my canna, the one I had in the shed pot. It was gorgeous. And what I did was I took a nail file and I filed down the seeds are these little black, hard as a rock seeds. They're not little, they're about that big. I'd say like 1/4 of an inch big. And I filed them down with the nail file until I could see the white coming through. And then I soaked the seeds in warm water for like 3 or 4 days. And then all of a sudden you can see it sprouting. And after it sprouted, I planted it and they both came up. So I'm super excited about that. But I'm going to end this here. I probably should put my plant haul in what I'm going to plant today in a separate video. But that's my seed setup. Let's see how these lights work. So I made a little change. As you can see, the grow rack used to be on that wall over there, perpendicular to the washer and dryer, but I moved it to this wall. In order to do that, I had to get rid of my ironing board, but who needs clothes that aren't wrinkled? I don't. I'd rather have plants. So I got rid of the ironing board. I actually just moved it to another part of the house. This works much better. It's not as crammed in. And I don't think I'm going to have time to get to my planting today, but today's only Saturday, so tomorrow I can get my planting done, and I'll show you what I bought at Lowe's for plants. But that's it for today. If you made it this far, super thank you for watching, because this has been like a convoluted video all the way through. But I really appreciate you watching, and thank you, and I hope that we can learn together and see how this works out. Have a great day. Bye-bye.